Sports with Josh Moser.
Well, everybody, we made it through yet another JUCO World Series. 7 days of fun at the ballpark, culminating last night with the championship game, and it was won in walk-off fashion. In case you missed it, here's what happened. Central Arizona, the #1 team in the country, playing against #3 Navarro from Texas. So Navarro striking first in the bottom of the first. JT Files with a base hit to left. Christian Stringer scores. Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead. Next batter is Wes Tice. He goes the other way, finding the gap in right center. Files and Casey Grayson would come around to score. Navarro now leading 3-0 after the first. However, Central Arizona would get one back in the second. We're going to see one of their sluggers, Willie Johnson, showing off his power to the opposite field. This one gone for a solo shot. Johnson cutting it to 3-1. And the comeback continues in the third. Jordan Weymouth hits a ball back up the middle through the infield. Jorge Flores would come in to score. It's now just a one-run game. Then later in the inning, Nick Carrillo at the plate. He'll lift a fly ball to center field. It will be caught, but it's plenty deep to score Keenan Walker from third. And all of a sudden, we are tied at 3 apiece. Now, bottom 4, we're going to see David Harris stepping into the batter's box for Navarro. He takes this one down the line and left, and it would stay just inside the foul pole. Home run for him. Navarro back in front, 4-3. And then in the 6th, R.J. Santagate tying it up again. He ropes the base hit into left field. Travis Lane would score before Johnson gets thrown out trying to advance to third. That knotted things at 4, but in the end, it was JT Files with a walk-off 2-run home run in the bottom of the 10th. Navarro, your 2011 Junior College World Series champion. So here are all the post-game festivities. Woe Dill accepting the award on behalf of Navarro College. Again, JT Files winning in walk-off fashion for the Bulldogs. Here's what they had to say after the game.
Early in the tournament, I wasn't seeing the ball very well, but here in the last couple of games, I finally started seeing it well. And I mean, I always get these weird feelings. I've only hit 4 home runs this year, but 2 of them I've called. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think I'm dreaming right now, and kind of like somebody's going to wake me up, but I couldn't have scripted up a better game than that right there. A walk-off, we talk about they both crash. You know, even though I give them bunt, if they both crash, I let them swing it. And he pulled back on that crash, and he hit the oppo. And, you know, I knew I was going to either leave the yard or be off the wall. I had a feeling we were going to score at one point, but right now, this is unbelievable. It's hard to explain.
Now, possibly the most important feast, well, at least for the fans of Navarro, was their mascot, Rally the Turtle. He took Grand Junction by storm, becoming an icon here at the JUCO World Series. But for Navarro, he was more than a mascot. He was their good luck charm.
The dramatics, the turtle, and here he goes, and it happened again. I kissed that turtle, so I hope y'all saw it. I'm not doing it again.
And now to the bigs. The Rockies looking for back-to-back wins against the reigning world champs, the San Francisco Giants. Ryan Vogelsong, the starting pitcher for the Giants in this one. We start tied 0-0 in the 4th. Troy Tulowitzki, it's a hard ground ball to third. Miguel Tejada off the mark, puts Audrey Huff in the danger zone. Tulo is called safe. We'll take another look at this. This just painful to watch. Huff would stay in the game, and it's the same score through the 5th. That is until this. Chris Iannetta taking Vogelsong to left and beyond. Rocks take a 1-0 lead. Now Jason Hamill would have a no-no through 5 until Freddie Sanchez puts one into center. Andres Torres would trot around, game now tied at 1. The Giants would add one in the 8th, so in the 9th, Tulo looking for some magic, but Brian Wilson gets him to ground out to Sanchez, 6-3 to end the game. Giants winning 2-1. Now to the hardwood and Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Series tied at a game apiece heading in tonight for Game 1 of 3 straight at American Airlines Center in Dallas. Again, the right to be called the world champs on the line. So Dirk took Game 2 from LeBron in Miami. Now he looks to do the same in Dallas. We start with James, tied at 22 in the first. Huge jam to put Miami up too early. The Heat would take a 5-point lead into recess, blowing it open in the 3rd. This time, Wade to James in transition, now up by double digits. However, Dallas surging back. The backdoor cut by Nowitzki. Great pass by Jason Kidd. We're deadlocked at 84. Now under a minute to play. The ball swung around to Chris Bosh. He hits the biggest shot of his career to put the Heat up 2. And here's the end. Dirk having a shot, but can't get it to go. Miami stealing Game 3, 88-86, taking a 2-1 series lead. Now to the French Open Finals, this year's championship matchup featuring the king of the clay, Rafael Nadal, against the man who's won the most Grand Slam titles in tennis history, Roger Federer. And the Federer fan base hoping that he would make this Grand Slam number 15. However, he would drop the first 2 sets, but here he is in the third with the strong forehand winner. He gets a set back now 2-1. However, it would be all Nadal in the 4th frame. This is championship point. Federer sending it long. That gave Nadal his 6th Grand Slam on clay, tying the all-time record set by Bjorn Borg, and his 10th overall for the Spaniard. Again, Rafael Nadal, your winner, still ranked number 1 in the world.
I'm going to keep working to be here next year and to try to play well another time. But today is day to enjoy this title, because it's very difficult to win this title, and 6 times not a lot.
And now to Golf Memorial Tournament from Ohio. Steve Stricker taking a 3-shot lead into the final round. He adds to it here on the first hole. This moved him to 13 under par, and he wasn't threatened all day. We watch him tap in at 18. He would finish at 16 under to win the tournament. Again, Steve Stricker, your winner at Muirfield Village Golf Club. Now to NASCAR. This is the STP 400 from Kansas City. Kyle Busch would have the lead, but pits with 10 laps to go. That would leave the door open for his teammate Brad Keselowski. He's playing checkers in Chief Country, winning the STP 400 at Kansas City Motor Speedway. So that's your look at sports for this hour. We'll be right back.